Working alongside her two dogs is quite the change for Alexis George, who's usually surrounded by bankers. She hopes the pandemic-driven trend of working from home could help get more women into the top levels of business.
I think just being more willing to accept different working arrangements in the workplace is still not there. If there's any good thing that comes out of COVID, I hope there is acceptance of flexible working.
The latest census of women in executive roles shows that there are only 10 female CEOs running ASX 200 companies. That's the lowest number since the survey began in 2017. And while the number of companies which have achieved gender balance amongst their executives has increased, it's still only at 15%.
I could pull you out, though, 100 different surveys that talk about why diversity is important. For profit, avoid groupthink, different approaches to risk.
The census found that 96% of CEO appointments are people who've been a chief financial officer or who've held a position where they're in charge of budgets, but women are largely underrepresented in those jobs.
It's starting to change coming out of university, but it takes a generation for that to come through. And so I think actually it goes all the way back to the primary years of a child's education in terms of where boys and girls are encouraged to study.
Woodside Energy was ranked 4th in this year's census. Half of their executive leadership team are women. Sherry Dewey hopes others will take note.
I'll be only satisfied when we start to see numbers that look more like 50% across the boards.
Setting an example for the next generation of boss women. Kathleen Calderwood, ABC News.